Alright, now so after we generated our Laravel application right here, I want to go ahead and I want to generate my my authentication system. All right, so there is a lot of ways to actually go ahead and create your authentication system in Laravel. I'm gonna go with the classic way, which is using the UI package. All right, let me just go ahead and open this up first with Visual Studio Code. All right, so I want to go back right here. I'm gonna go Laravel create authentication system, system like that. Let me open up this link. So this will actually allow us to install this authentication system, with the Laravel 7. But I already installed the Laravel 10, so let me go down at the bottom. So this right here should allow us to install the Laravel UI package right there. So let me copy this. Let me go. All right, so there is our project right here. Let me go right here. All right, so this is already running up. This command line already running our project, or our server right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I want to open another one. So there we go. So I can run this command. So I'm just gonna go right here and paste this in. So we will not install this version. Let's install the last the last version of this UI package. So let me go composer require Laravel/UI like that. All right, so it will probably take a second. So let me stop this right here. All right, so check that out. It's telling me right now that it installed the 4.2 version of the Laravel UI package right there. And we need to go ahead now and we need to set this up with, with Vue, React, or even Bootstrap. One of these tools that will simply allow us to set up the UI with. All right, or even the front end of our project. So let me go ahead, copy this line. Let me go ahead right here and paste it like that. I'm not gonna use Vue. I'm just gonna use something like Bootstrap right there. All right, so let me press this. So as you can see now, PHP Artisan Bootstrap right there. So authentication scaffolding generated successfully. Bootstrap scaffolding installed successfully. All right, so it's telling me to run npm install and npm run dev in order to compile my assets. So copy this and go right there and just paste and press. If we look at right here, you will see that we have this vendor file right here. All right, and if you look at the routes, if we go to web right there, all right, so as you can see, it's actually generated the auth routes right here, and it generated the home link, which is great. And if we go to the app, and if we go to HTTP, if we go to controllers right now, if we go to auth, you will see that in the controllers we have this whole auth folder right here, which has a couple of controllers in them. The register controller will allow us to simply register, and the login controller right here will allow us to log in, of course, obviously. And as you can see right now, it generated the resources for us. Sorry, it did not generate the resources. If we go to the views right here, and if we go to the auth folders, we will see the login and the register blade templates right here, which the blade templates basically represents the front end or the view. All right, so at this part right here, this will contain the login form, and this is just the register form, and so on. So yeah, in a couple of minutes you can generate this with just a few lines right here. This is the beauty of Laravel, rapid development right away. So if I go right here, so as you can see right here, added like 37 packages right there. And these are simply just the node modules right here, which are these packages that will help us to go ahead and build our project right here. All right, and simply it's running on Vite right here, and Vite, it's like an assets bundler. Every time we make a change in the views, you know, or in our template views right here in the resources, right here in the views, it will actually refresh our server automatically. All right, and we will see this throughout this course. So if I refresh this now, I should see a login and the register links right here, because I already went ahead and I set up my login and register with the UI Laravel package. All right, so if I open both of those up, we should go to a login page, and we should also go to a register page or form, you know, whatever that you want to call it. All right, so it will take a second to go ahead and load up, but you know, we cannot simply register for a new let's say we cannot register for a new user just yet, because we did not even create the database, which I forgot to do. So I'm just gonna go right there, and I want to go PHP, let's go localhost first, and then /php my admin, like that. And this will allow me to go ahead and create let's see, create the database. I should go right here and I should set my database credentials, and you know, I will go to .env right here, and as you can see, database right there. So this will be the database. I'm just gonna call it coffee blend, like that. All right, and if you have a username for your PHP my admin, go ahead and set it right there. And the DB username for me is actually route, and I do not have any kind of database password right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save this like that. All right, I want to copy this name so I can set up my database. So let me go right there. Let me create a new database. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead right away and click create. So we should see our database right at the top right here. All right, so as you can see, coffee blend right there. The database now is completely empty. All right, so right after I create my database, let me go ahead and let me generate my users table. And of course, we're not going to create manually. All what we have to do is just go ahead. If we go to databases, and if we go to migrations right here, you will see that we have our users table right here, the structure of our users table. So all what we need to do is just run a command, and this will be set up for us. So let me go back right there, and let me open up another command line, because both of those now are running. One is running Vite, and one is running the server. So I should go right here, and I should go artisan migrate. So this will allow me to migrate the table and generate it inside the PHP my admin right here. So as you can see, it's running the migration and creating the tables. So as you can see now, if I go ahead and refresh this database right now, all right, so as you can see now, you can see my tables right there. The most important one is actually the users table right there. All right, so I want to go ahead and I want to register for a new user. So let me go ahead and refresh this. All right, so let me now go and type in my name, and there is my email right there, and I'm gonna keep the email as the same as the password. So let me click register like that, and we should actually register right now. All right, so as you can see, it says right here you're logged in, and there is the dashboard. So awesome. If I simply refresh this, all right, so as you can see now, I can just go to the home since we're logged in. So yeah, if we refresh the users table right here, we should actually see our data or our record right here. So there is the name, the email, and there is the password. So yeah, it's working perfectly actually. And the next one, we should actually learn how to integrate our theme that I showed you in the in the last couple of videos. So yeah, this will be everything, and I will see you in the next video.